Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. I am your host IQUA, and today we're going to cut through the liberal spin and deliver the real story on global affairs, America First style.
America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way, yeah!
That's right, folks. Today we have a blockbuster. President Donald J. Trump's masterstroke in Gaza that's got the world cheering. And one British leader who we all know and love, or I should say hate, squirming in embarrassment. That's right, we're talking the historic Gaza peace deal that ended 2 years of Hamas and Israeli warfare, and the viral moment where Trump puts Keir Starmer in his place on live TV. If you're tired of a weak-kneed globalist taking credit for nothing, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive in. This is gonna be gold. Alright, let's set the stage, folks. It's October 2025, and after 740 brutal days of war sparked by Hamas's savage October 7th, 2023 attack, the world was desperate for a real leader. Here enters Donald Trump, back in the White House, unleashing his no-nonsense America First diplomacy. No endless UN resolutions or virtue signaling photo ops, just results. Trump rolled out his bold 20-point peace plan last month. Phase 1, immediate ceasefire, full release of all living Israeli hostages. That's the last 20 brave souls finally hugging their families in exchange for Palestinian prisoners, including some convicted terrorists. Israel pulls back from urban areas but keeps control of over 53% of Gaza to ensure security, and Hamas gets a temporary blockade lift for aid. But here's the kicker: full demilitarization or else. Trump warned Hamas straight up, disarm or we'll disarm you. Boom! And guess what, folks? That seems to, at least for now, it seems to have worked.
It's working!
By October 9th, Israel and Hamas inked the deal in Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt. But Trump didn't stop there. He convened a World Leaders Summit on October 13th, right there in Egypt, signing endorsements from Qatar, Egypt, Turkey, and more. This isn't some band-aid, it's a framework for lasting peace. International oversight, Arab peacekeepers, Palestinian technocrats vetted by Israel to keep Hamas out. Trump even floated involving his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and controversially, Tony Blair, on the governance board. Check out my Blair video if you haven't already. Critics whine that it's not perfect, aka me, but show me a better deal after Biden's failed photo ops and endless aid to terrorists. The answer is we don't have one. Now, why does this scream Trump's genius? Look, folks, for 2 years, the world watched leftist leaders dither. Biden sent billions to Gaza while Hamas built rocket factories under hospitals. But Trump, he pressured everyone. He gave Hamas a hard deadline on October 3rd, accept or face the consequences. He also urged Israel to halt the bombings for safe hostage releases, even eyeing Iran for the bigger picture. And results? Well, over 67,000 Palestinian deaths averted from here on out, because peace beats endless war. Trump called it a new, beautiful day. And yeah, he's eyeing that Nobel. This year's was announced October 10th, and it seems they snubbed him, but history will vindicate the deal maker. Now, what you're really here for, folks, this is where it gets juicy, and humiliating for the global elite. Enter our Prime Minister, the stiff upper-lipped wet wipe known as Keir Starmer. Starmer's been riding high on his progressive credit, but on foreign policy, an absolute disaster. Remember his stunt last month recognizing Palestine as a state? Right in the middle of peace talks, Israel fumed, Trump allies called it a betrayal, and it nearly derailed everything.
Wrong again, idiot.
The US ambassador to Israel even blasted Starmer's cabinet minister as delusional for claiming Britain had a key role in the deal. Ouch! Shadow Foreign Secretary Priti Patel nailed it. Starmer jetted to Egypt for a photo op while ignoring Britain's domestic mess. Fast forward to the summit. Trump's owning the room. Thunderous applause as he boards Air Force One. Knesset standing ovation for his speech. He's praising allies, Italy's Giorgia Meloni as beautiful, Turkey's Erdogan as a friend. Even Hungary's Viktor Orban gets his little rrr, the roll of the R, shout out, Mr. Orban. Then, the moment that will go down in history. Trump scans the crowd and booms, "Where's the United Kingdom? Where's my friend, Keir Starmer?" That was a terrible Trump accent, but deal with it, folks. And Keir, of course, he perks up like a kid called on in class. He shuffles forward, a big smile, the microphone is in sight, and this is the best thing ever. He obviously thinks he's getting a turn to virtue signal about equality or whatnot. But nope! Trump gives a quick handshake, spins around, and launches right back into his spiel. "I am the only one that matters." Starmer, of course, he's frozen, red-faced, glancing around like a lost puppy before slinking back into the sidelines. And of course the crowd begins to chuckle, cameras catch every cringe, and social media explodes. GB News called it painful. Express dubbed it a mugging off. Even lefty outlets like The Guardian admitted it was a brutal lesson in realpolitik. Britain, once an empire, reduced to fidgeting in the background while Trump steals the show. One day we'll have that empire back, boys, but today is sadly not that day. But one day we'll get there. So, why the shutdown is the question. Starmer, of course, tried to piggyback on Trump's win, talking up the UK's behind-the-scenes help via his advisor Jonathan Powell. But Trump's envoy had to bail him out, praising Powell to save face. Reality? The UK's recognition stunt risked the whole thing. Trump later disagreed publicly with Starmer on Palestine. No state without ironclad peace. Keir posted a damage control pic. "This is your achievement, Mr. President." Yeah, no kidding, Keir.
You're goddamn right.
From right here in conservative circles, it's hilarious. And a wake-up call. Weak leaders get sidelined. Deal makers like Trump run the table. So what does this mean moving forward? Phase 2, rebuild Gaza without Hamas. Technocrats, peacekeepers, and an economic boom. Those are the hopes, that's the vision. Will it happen? Nobody knows, only time will tell. But I have faith that something will work out eventually for both the populations of Palestine and Israel. We have to have faith, otherwise we never get anywhere. And Trump's vision, of course, is one of tolerance, dignity, prosperity for all, but of course, security first. Israel is insisting on keeping a buffer, and Palestinians get a shot at real life, not terrorist tunnels. Trump proves strength wins peace, not apologies. And Starmer, his viral flop exposes Labour's foreign policy flop suite. Recognizing Palestine prematurely, weak. Chasing photo ops, pathetic. Britain needs leaders who back winners like Trump, not undermine them. Folks, this is why America First inspires the world, and they get it done, whilst we're sat here with the UK just doing its thing, essentially being sidelined like Starmer was on the day. It's not good, and we need to sort this right now. Anyhow, folks, that's the Gaza peace scoop, and this video I'm probably gonna end up about here. However, yes, we've got Trump's triumph, Starmer's tumble. What do you think? Drop some comments. Was Starmer's cringe the funniest political moment of 2025? I just might think it is. Anyhow, smash like if Trump deserves the Nobel, subscribe for more unfiltered takes, and share with your crew. God bless the United Kingdom, God bless you and your families, and stay safe. Good night.